These are nice little tight sleeves, which I really like. It feels like you're tucking a baby into bed. What's up, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Today with an unboxing and review of a Nintendo Switch starter kit. This is the very highly sought after Zelda Sheikah Eye edition. This thing is sold out pretty much everywhere. Frankly, I forgot I even ordered it. It just showed up today from GameStop. Not sure why there was a delay, but it is the closest you're going to get to the special edition case without having to buy the special or master edition. Plus, it comes with a whole lot of accessories that look pretty cool. So we're going to dive in and see if this thing is worth it, what all it has, and how it works with our very own Switch. It looks like it comes with a case, headphones, Joy-Con grip, a microfiber cloth, and thumbstick, whatever you want to call them, thumbstick add-ons, thumbstick grips, and also a screen protector, which I don't have one yet. I didn't want to put one on, but I'm thinking maybe I should with all the people talking about scratches and making me super nervous. Alright, so let's slide this whole package out of here. Dump the box down, and the first thing we see is the Sheikah Eye Case. This is actually a very cool case. It's all textured, it's got the blue Sheikah Eye, and then it has Sheikah's language all around it, and that is textured as well. On the back, it's got the nice Z logo for Breath of the Wild, and in fact, I really like the blue and silver color scheme. It is very reminiscent of the actual special edition Sheikah Slate case, which has a brown and orange and also blue color scheme, but they're very, very similar. This one has much more design here, whereas on the back, this one is a lot more plain, but you'll see on the inside, they are quite similar. So let's open this bad boy up. I really like what they are throwing down here. Same handle as the special edition case, same raised rubber details, same circular zipper. Very, very cool. And again, these guys are different, but this is the closest you're going to get, especially since they have the same Sheikah Eye. And in some ways, this is a more eloquent and classy case because it doesn't have the big bright design if you don't want that Sheikah Slate replica looking design. So on the inside here, we have a beautiful blue set of game cartridge holders. It smells very weird. Ooh, that is some strong freaking factory smell or plastic smell or rubber smell or whatever. But what's nice about the official cases in these starter kits is that it has this really good elastic and thick Velcro strap to hold your Switch in place. And we'll put it in here. Blue will go in blue. What I really like about these are that it reminds me of like a knee brace, right? So you can put this thing in and then it keeps everything nice and contained, which is really good. So you throw that strap down, now the Switch is locked in place, and then this as the soft microfibery type of protector will go and cover the screen as it closes up. Ta-da, these things are really great. I love the handles. I think that's a nice little feature to carry with you. And they're big, but just at the right size where it's not too big. And these are the exact same size. And you'll notice we open up the special edition one. It is the same thing, but with a brown beige theme. Again, with the knee brace style strap. And a pocket where you can put earbuds and accessories, as it says there. Now in the top pocket here, it looks like this is our screen protector, held nicely in this little plastic sleeve, and you can put whatever you want down in here, whether it's, I don't know, earbuds and accessories like it says, extra Joy-Con, something of that sort. And we've got a nice little Zelda microfiber cloth, so we'll take this out. It has a hard little edge. I'm not sure what oh, this is probably just to scrape on or you know, like rub down the screen protector to eliminate any sort of bubbling or gaps. And then we have the nice little cloth, which has the Sheikah Eye right there on the cloth, so we can wipe down our Switch, which I actually really needed one of these, and I'm glad I got a Zelda-themed one. You've got these interesting little grips, and these are for the Joy-Con. I've never tried any of these out, but they increase the size a little bit and add some more grip. As you can see, they have the Sheikah Eye and some different symbols and designs that are identical to what you find in the shrines in Breath of the Wild, so we'll snap those on. This one is the Sheikah Eye on the back, and then says Nintendo Switch on the inside, and this one says Nintendo Switch on the inside, but has the Zelda Z logo on the back, so they are basically the front and back of the case itself, which is interesting. We also have a pair of earbuds here that are Sheikah Eye themed earbuds. They have little Sheikah Eyes on both of their blue backs there, and then you have a white cord with a nice little aux connector for your Switch. I'll test these out, and it does say left and right on them for your ears. Now the last thing that's in here are these Zelda Breath of the Wild themed thumb grips for the Joy-Con. One has the Sheikah Eye, they both have the Sheikah Eye. So Sheikah Eye thumb grips, Sheikah Eye headphones, and then Zelda Z and Sheikah Eye Joy-Con grip. Let's put these things to the test. All right, so the first thing we need to do is take our Joy-Con off of the Switch. Let's throw this tablet down to the even ground and throw these Joy-Con inside their holders. So we'll take the right Joy-Con first and click it right in. That snaps in very easily. You saw that was a real nice and easy fit. And these actually feel pretty good. It's a little weird because I'm used to the Joy-Con being so small and having such a slight, footprint, such a slight handprint, if you would rather. But it's kind of nice. It does give it more grip. It's not increasing anything button-wise. Your SLSR are still the same, so you'd probably want to throw on one of the wrist straps for that. And it's still leaving the triggers exposed, so it really is just a holder. You've got the IR opening down there, and it really is just a Breath of the Wild holder. There is a button for your removal of the Joy-Con from the Switch. But let's pop the other one in now. This one goes in, very nice and easy. And now you have two Joy-Con that are in these grips. And I guess it's just if you want a little extra width, a little extra girth, if you will, to your Joy-Con. You don't like the small form factor, you can add these grips. It adds a little bit of weight as well, if you felt like they were too light. If I'm going to use them in sort of the hand, or the horizontal mode, yeah, I guess it still works. I was worried it might be a little too bulky and add some awkwardness, but it still feels pretty good. And if I had to take this thing out, you still have to deal with the trigger buttons, so it's not like it's adding too much of an extra hump. The one thing I will say is that it does add a hump on the bottom, but some people may like that. Again, a little bit of extra, a little extra size on the Joy-Con might make it easier for some people to hold, some people to play in sort of that local co-op mode, local competitive mode. We are going to be trying out another accessory soon that has the Joy-Con sliding into little controllers, and I'm thinking that may be an even better option. Now, before we're away from this angle, let's throw these little thumbstick grips on and see what that does. I'm guessing these are going to just snap right on the top, and they do, nice and easy. And it adds some grip to the top of the thumbstick, but more importantly, makes them a little bit bigger. And I think that these are a nicer addition than the holders themselves, because with these thumb grips, you do add a little bit of size to the thumbstick, and I think it makes it easier to play with. They have good texture to them. I miss the soft rubber, but I kind of like what these are throwing down. I do miss the soft rubber, but I like how these feel. They feel pretty good, natural, and do add a little bit of needed size to the thumbsticks, especially for those that felt that they were too thin, too small, and did not have enough substance. So you've got the Joy-Con in their holders, the thumb grips right on there. You've got the case itself, like we showed, which I really like this case, and some people may argue that this case is prettier than the special edition. Now, I personally am going to use the special edition just because I really like how it exactly replicates the Sheikah slate, and you feel like freaking Link walking around with this. But I do love that blue and silver theme much more than the beige and brown theme. The way this looks on the inside is definitely the preferred choice. I wish I could take this inside and throw it on that outside, but this is a very striking design, and I know these are sold out most places, but if you can get your hands on this, I think this is probably the coolest case outside of the special edition. And if you just picked up Zelda and don't want to drop $100 on the special edition or the master edition, which is even more, then this may be a good way to go. Last but not least, we have the earbuds, so we're going to take these out and see how they sound. I'll actually turn on the Switch and see how they work. Earbuds in. Now let's throw these Joy-Con in their holders onto the Switch, because you can use them that way as well if you want. And their little extra raised button here does help it slide off pretty nice and easily, so we'll put those back on. The headphones themselves, I will personally not be using because they don't have any onboard volume control, and I don't really like the little rubber inserts that go deeper into your ear. I would prefer them to just stay on the surface. I'm just not someone who likes that kind of invasion. But let's see how they sound. Let's kick this volume up. They're a little tinny, but they're not too bad. Obviously, you're not buying this for a phenomenal pair of headphones. It's kind of just a nice little extra addition. But I wouldn't let the headphones sway your purchase decision one way or the other. Let's see if the Switch with its added accessories can fit in the case as is. We'll open up the little strap again, move the game holder sleeve, and put this bad boy in. It still fits nicely, as you can see. It should work a-okay in there. It's a little bit more of a tight fit, but it shouldn't be too bad. A little extra stretch there because we are adding thickness with the Joy-Con holder, but you still can work this case definitely without any stretching or struggle on the zipper end, even with those accessories on. And now we're going to add in those game cards just so you can see what a case like this looks like when it does have cartridges in it. So these are the little slots. We'll put Zelda in the first slot because, of course, that is my prime game. Let's take 1-2 Switch from a multiplayer action. We'll get you a little closer here. These are nice little tight sleeves, which I really like. It feels like you're tucking a baby into bed, which I really... I'm not ready for babies, so this is kind of the closest I'll get to that, so I like the feeling. Throw Skylanders Imaginators in here as well, and they really are held snug and tight, which I think is a nice addition. Bomberman down here. And you do have room for 12 games, and with all the digital downloads coming in the coming weeks, you're probably going to be okay with 12. I'm not even sure how many retail games are going to be released by the time Mario Kart hits. I think you'll be okay with this. I'll be filling this 6th slot with Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus very soon. For now, though, we've got the 5 retail games right there, and they look really good. Again, Switch protected, even with the accessories on, the extra Joy-Con holders, the thumb grips, and then you've got your games right here. This really is a nice case. It really is a convenient solution to traveling with your Switch or taking it wherever you want to go, and I love that they have created what I feel is a very strong, very sturdy, very organized and effective traveling solution for their new system. So that is the Legend of Zelda Sheikah Eye Starter Kit. It comes in at $34.99, and you're basically paying that premium price for the premium case. There are cases available officially through Nintendo and PDP that are $14.99. My girlfriend has one, and it comes with a netting for the Switch system instead of this elastic strap, and I personally prefer the elastic strap. I think it's going to keep it more secure and more protected. Also, the way the games are stored is a little bit nicer and more conducive to an organized style of case, and you are getting a much cooler outer shell than if you purchase just the plain old Switch $15 case or the Mario $15 case. But for $34.99, you're also getting a little microfiber cloth. You're getting a screen protector, which I'm terrible at putting on, so I'll have to do that with my brother later. And you are getting the extra holders, thumbstick grips, and the earbuds. Now, I personally could do without the earbuds. The holders and the grip, I think, are your mileage may vary. If you like them, you like them. If you don't care, you don't care. I don't think they're a necessary or even a needed addition. They're kind of a cool thing to have, and if you want to beef up your Joy-Con, if you feel like they're too small, then maybe you'll get more benefit out of them than I do. But I think the screen protector and the case itself are really what you're paying for here. I wish this was $30 instead of $35. I feel like you're paying for some of the extra smaller doodads and accessories that aren't very necessary, but if you want a case that is close to this special edition case, if you want what I feel is the strongest and best protecting case for the Switch, and probably the coolest you can buy without dropping $100 on a collector's edition, this is the way to go. Do I feel like it's worth the asking price? It's hard to say. Without a whole lot of case options right now, you have a $15 cheaper case, you've got a $35 starter kit, and maybe a few options in between. But if you want one that looks cool, feels great, and does come with some cool accessories, like, let's not lie, this does look pretty cool. I like the holders. I don't think they're super helpful, but again, I'm not somebody who needs bigger Joy-Con. I have small hands. And the earbuds are a nice touch. It's basically a one-stop shop, grab-and-go kit that gives you everything you need. So you do get the screen protector, which normally would run you a couple bucks. You do get the microfiber cloth, you do get the earbuds, you do get the Joy-Con holder and the grip. All in all, a pretty cool package. I definitely recommend it for the case. If you don't really care about the case, if you think you don't need all of this protection, you think you don't need all these cartridge slots, you think you don't need the excellent elastic knee brace style strap, then maybe go with a cheaper case. I know my girlfriend is very happy with the $14.99 case, and it has protected her Switch through travel just fine. But if you're like me, and you want something a little fancier and want something that looks super cool, then I think the Sheikah Eye Starter Kit is the best starter kit, the best looking starter kit, and a great way to go. They're out of stock everywhere, but I'm sure they'll be back, and at $34.99, it is not that bad. Hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing and review. Let me know what you think of the Sheikah Eye case. What case are you using? Do you even have a case? Do you want a case? Do you think this thing is fine just to shove in your pocket, or are you determined to keep it absolutely pristine and protected? Let me know in the comments below. And should I put on the screen protector? Still kind of undecided, so I hope you guys can help me out with that. Until next time, though, everybody, thanks so much for watching. Make sure to hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all the latest and greatest from Switch and us here at SwitchForce. Until that time, though, thanks again. SwitchForce out.